Welcome, everybody, to the show. Today I have a guest, Thoth.
Thank you for having me today, Adam. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. It was payday. I,
It's always
yeah, ran around, got my rent paid, did, like, get some odds and ends for the house, like toilet papers, like stuff like that. Did my laundry. Now I'm just chilling.
all right. What would you like us to talk about tonight, Adam?
Well, like I would like to interview you because you're an interesting guy. You know what I'm saying? Well,
Well, I appreciate that, Adam.
okay. First things first. Where did you start out and how did you end up where you are today?
Well, my entire life story would be a rather long one, but I first became initiated and interested in hermetics when I was about 14. From there, I had managed to gradually learn by reading and self-study and gradual guidance from masters around myself to learn more about the path. And from there, eventually, I became part of the unified orders and rose through the ranks of it in order to found it formally and bring it into the light to where we can have a more social and public presence.
Oh, that sounds like a really good idea. So, what were your dreams before
Oddly
you
enough,
before Hermetics?
oddly enough, before I became a clergy of hermetics, I actually dreamed about being a comedian, which is something we had talked about before. That it's funny that when someone's young, they often have a particular dream, but where they end up as an adult is an entirely different place.
Yes, it is. It is a very different place. Like, like one of my dreams was like I want to be a police and I want to be a comic book artist. Tried like art school and it was just like trying and it just was, like starting to go like all woke with the identity politics and shit like that.
I could definitely see how that would shut a lot of things down. A lot of people don't look at, for example, I don't know if Howard Stern or a lot of the amazing 80s and 90s talk radio shows could have really made it in today's culture.
So do I. Like it's scary because like people are just so desperate, like to shut things down, like such as dark humor and shit like that. Like they don't. Like they just want to be held, like a little fucking baby.
Well, a lot of people do not like dark humor because it digs more into truth, and that's where the humor to it is. For example, we were talking about when people were kids. Well, the people that were like, I want to be a fireman, they're the ones that actually had the achievable and manifested goal. I have had very few people in my personal life I've met that if I knew them as kids, what they said they wanted to be, that's where they ended up.
Right? Yeah, that's the same thing. Like say that little, like say when you were a kid, you grew up with a little girl, they wanted to be a ballerina. They never end up like that. Like some of
How
them.
many people, how many people as a kid are like, I want to have a horse? No horses, just an underpaid job. It's very rough.
Yeah.
No one has it quite as hard as the dog. Poor
Oh.
dog.
Oh no. That. Yeah. Yeah. The dogs. Ooh. You gotta be like, oh no.
I mean, people adopt them. Most of them get them neutered, so they don't have life in that regard. And they don't get to pick the TV channel. And I don't think any of them I've heard of manage to play the computer or video games. So it's a rough life.
Yeah. God, that'd be a living hell. Like being neutered and not being able to, like game or pick what like have an option to watch what you want to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always make sure my dog gets a bit of human food. I figure that's one of his greatest joys in life.
Yeah. Oh yeah. My cat, he isn't neutered, but he's spoiled. And you know what? He likes like say if I'm like watching YouTubers I like or other creators and shit, he just cuddles up and just like watches it with me.
Sadly, my dog is so old, he just wants to eat his kibble and sleep.
Oh my god. That sucks.
Well, I tried petting him today. He wouldn't even wag his tail.
Oh, Jesus. That sounds like a passive aggressive dog. Like my roommate's dog, man, he's like he's older. He's an older, like brindle pit. He's kind of grumpy. But you know what?
Define this dog as grumpy.
Oh, I'm just grumpy old girl. Like that kind of dog. Like the grumpy dog.
No, he doesn't even bother you with the growl. He just kind of lays there.
Yeah, that's the kind of dog he is. He's just I just kind of like there. Yeah, but he's a cool dog. He walks up. He's like, "Hey, give me pets," and I'm like, "Hey, buddy." That's hell. He's still a cool dog. Like, or sometimes he plays. He goes into super watchdog mode sometimes when I'm home. Like I go to the bathroom. Like today. Like he was asleep. I closed my door. I woke him up. I'm like, dude, it's just me.
He figured you were having a bad dream. He had to protect you.
No, no. He was asleep by my roommate's bed. Basically, I just like closed the door, opened it, like as I go in the room. It's like,
Well,
dude,
clearly he wanted his privacy.
yeah. And I'm like, it's just me, man. I just gotta go to the bathroom. He's a good dog. He's nice to my cat.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
So, what question should we begin off with?
Okay. What are your beliefs?
Of course, the path of Hermeticism follows the teachings of the Corpus Hermeticum and Asclepius, believed to be written by Hermes Trismegistus, which follows the religion of Hermeticism, which has three primary pillars of alchemy, astrology, and theurgy, as well as seven sacred principles.
Ah, that sounds very interesting. What are the sacred principles?
It is that all is mind, correspondence, vibration, polarity, rhythm, causality, also known as cause and effect, and gender.
Oh, really?
Yes, it is believed in Hermetic teachings that the entirety of the universe can be embodied in these seven things.
That sounds very fascinating.
We within the belief do believe so, but not everyone is of the same opinion. There's a different path for each and every person out there.
Yes, like me, like I believe in, like natural holistic medicines, what I'm saying?
An amazing thing about plants is that, from what I to understand, we might know about a few thousand of them, but there's roughly 15,000 we know about them, and we don't know anywhere near even half of those uses.
Really? Oh my god, wow, that's pretty heavy. It's basically kind of like hardcore alchemy in like Skyrim.
Yeah, but hopefully we do not have the old man that goes around trying to eat people's hearts to raise his alchemy skill. That would be a little concerning.
It would be. Yes. Yes, it would be really concerning. Some dude is like running around, cut out somebody's heart and just eats them. I'm like, eats it. It's like, what the hell?
I do enjoy the Sky alchemy meme though, with the old man tasting everything to raise it.
Yeah. Yes, that is a great meme. You know the thing about Bethesda? For their games, right? They get, okay, they get two, like they get 2 stars, right? And then they have the main characters, which they get, like a voice actor to make it more an actual voice actor. Then, like they use like the 6 same voice actors.
Oh Lord, how did they manage to get all the different characters then?
I have I have no idea. Like with the shopkeeps, like it's like hey, like or it's some no, like it's a like Nord basically. It's like oh my god, it's like let me craft that sword for you. I
The
don't
true unsung heroes that do not get the acting parts they deserve.
know. Just the background characters. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like instead of like the one thing I don't like is pills basically.
Well, I have a game I play when a pill commercial comes on, and I wait till the end, and I will take note of whatever it says it's curing, and then I want to hear the side effects. This is always an interesting roller coaster.
Yes. I remember the like years upon years ago, there's this one pill for like indigestion shit. No joke, one of this or like asthma. Like one of the side it's something like that. One of the side effects was possible death.
Like, here's one that used to come on often, but its side effects was, and this was supposed to help you get a good night's sleep, right? But the side effects of daytime drowsiness, dizziness, and hangover, problems with memory or concentration, anxiety, depression, a nervous feeling, a headache, and apparently there's more items.
Yes. That's way it is. It's like these like no I remember that. I'm like, holy shit. The fuck? Like with the list of the side effects, like and like the one with women, if you are pregnant, like sometimes like it could be for an HIV pill, like do not take this. I'm like, oh my, when you're
And
pregnant.
hey, despite all those problems that it cause you, you'll get that full night's sleep.
Yes, you will. The,
Because you are going to need it.
yes. Yeah. The possible
So,
deaths.
within Hermeticism, since we believe all is mind, we believe that if you look internally and you self reflect, you should be able to work through most any issue you have. This naturally cannot refer to trying to fix my color blindness by reflecting on it definitely. There's a lot of life issues you can sort through.
Yeah. You can. That's the way it is. You can basically persevere. Like hell. I haven't drank in about 5 years.
Very good. I'll make 1 year myself.
Yeah, like the only, like I don't do pills. Like I have arthritis in my knee. The only thing I do is smoke a little bit of pot here and there. You know?
I have only met one person that had adverse reactions to that.
Really?
Yeah, he would Hulk rage at due to it.
You mean just like rage out like the Hulk? Just be like, "Rah!"
Well, he wishes he got that big, but he just got angry and mean and crabby.
Oh, yeah, like and the kind of I prefer sativa because like it makes me want to get stuff done. You know what I'm saying?
I can agree with that because the other option will end up putting you on the couch and you're probably going to take a nap,
Yeah.
if not most of the day.
Yes, that's the thing. It'll like put you out on a nap and like make you sleep all day. But sativa is like, okay, yeah, yeah, get this done, this done, this done.
Yeah, that would more keep you on your toes rather than put you out. And as long as you're not working with heavy machinery or something you know you should not be working under the influence, it's generally pretty helpful for people.
Yes, it is because that's the reason why I smoke is basically because of my knee. It's like it. Like say when it starts to rain, it just starts to fucking hurt. Which sucks bad, real bad.
Your doctor would always be willing to give you some very addictive, high-powered painkiller for that.
And you know what my thing is? No, not at all. I'm not.
Well, Adam, you at least learned half the lesson of the DARE class to just say no.
Yeah, no to the highly addictive stuff.
Good job, DARE.
Because you know who's really behind the opium epidemic in our country? Like the major players. It's not just the government. Like Russia's a big player in it. Uh, Israel's a player in it, and so is Iran.
I generally avoid the politics, though.
Yeah, like me. Like I look into like I just have to like look into like what's going on. Like with all this bullshit. It's like this whole thing is. It's like well, the whole thing about it is that like on a geopolitical thing, like fuck, the whole government has sold out to various foreign countries, basically. because they're basically not our government, they're a foreign government.
During my trials of humanity, where I needed to work many years amongst many normal base level jobs to figure out what life was like for most people, I found the strangest change over the years was when they'd hire people from overseas, and I didn't mind that. I'm glad they're getting the opportunity. I wish I had the same ones they did, where I could send it back where it's worth a lot more.
Yeah, that's.
But here's what I found weird. Like at Amazon, when I worked there, I found out they were really only paying the people about $3 an hour, and the other $12 an hour was covered by the government.
Really? That.
It's strange.
That is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. So, Amazon's basically a supposedly, like, quote unquote, our government's fucking paying Amazon, the workers.
I did not look at that side of it, but that would be an interesting take on it.
Wow. They really, really love. That's basically, like, through the corporate like, with the corporate thing, that's corporate corruption on the deepest level, basically, because the whole thing is, like, you're not supposed to, and it's kind of like how now, like, with that aspect of it, that corporations can have control over every, like, the can have basically throw in, like, their say with the government. So basically, it's corporatism.
A terrifying new term, but I do believe it was always called capitalism.
No, and we're okay with corporatism. Okay, okay, it starts out as capitalism, like a pure ideology, shifts to corporate crony capitalism. Then after that, it shifts to corporatism. Then the corporatism shifts into socialism. But, like, that's what it basically shifts in.
Societal mutation.
Yeah, because the thing about the okay, yeah, I'm a capitalist, but the thing is, like, the whole thing, like, if people start, like, say, okay, if I ever got big on YouTube and start getting monetized and shit, I would have to fucking change my perspective, my viewpoint.
Well, from what I hear, YouTube has some pretty heavy censorship.
Yes, they do. And guess what? I hope to never get fucking monetized because I have fun doing this.
You know, that only really opens the gate for someone to make the next original YouTube, and then for it to just replace them.
Yes. It could. Yes, it would. Basically. And you want to hear something weird? About YouTube? They're talking about removing the dislike button.
We do not want you to know if people do not like your content.
Yeah, it'll be blank. You know what I would have? Except for kids' content, it would be like the thumbs up and thumbs down, but everyone else, they would have the thumbs up and then the just fuck you, just a middle finger, basically.
No, no, this is YouTube standards. You need to make it a thumbs up or a double thumbs up.
Because we can't have people having their feelings hurt. because the people are so fucking fragile, and they're getting more and more emotional and undereducated.
The frightening part is most of the people that endorse that are not realizing that if you are on YouTube, they would have no power to really complain about that anything you said as long as you turned off the comments.
Yeah. Like with me, I never thought I would do it on like an episode of my podcast, but the last episode, Jesus Christ, I was calling for the lynching of Carol the Wolf.
I have never heard of that individual.
Oh, okay, Carol the Wolf is a furry and also a zoo sadist and a zoophile.
What is Zeus? Would that mean? That's a lot of connotations.
He fucked a dog until it died of kidney failure.
So we did mention earlier that dogs do have it very rough, folks. Don't be
Yes,
that guy.
don't be that guy. Just don't. Because, man, that's just vile, disgusting, and degenerate. Right there. You don't like to do that to an innocent animal.
The dog thought it was going to get lovings, but it never knew how right it was.
Yes, how very right.
That poor dog.
Yes, yeah, I feel bad. Then like one of his friends, I think it was Snake Thing, like was like they were in a group basically chatting back and forth. Well, the thing is, this sick fucker, like he was, like he was talking with fucking Carol the Wolf and shit. He was talking about like bounding, like tying up, like somebody had him watch your dog and stuff because they trusted the dude. He was talking about fucking tying that dog up with electrical cord and shit and then fucking it.
Good Lord.
Good.
You never know your neighbor, folks.
Never. Don't. No. Like, say if somebody did that to my cat, dude, you know what? I'd probably have to fucking kill him.
Oh, Lord, Adam's going to be in the paper. Trusted friend with cat. Unfortunate results.
His cat was viciously raped. He brought an unlicensed sawed-off shotgun.
Assailant says he is not sorry. On
He,
Minecraft, of course.
yes, by Minecraft, and he feels justified.
Oh, Lord, she's yelling at the animal.
Yeah. Oh, somebody let the dog out because they need to go out.
So, what other questions might you have for me, Adam?
What games do you enjoy playing?
Bit of an odd topic, but I do enjoy the Dark Souls series, though it keeps changing each time.
I played the first two, really enjoyed them. I haven't played three yet.
If you understand the fan base, it's strange to know that while me and you both love two, most of the fans did not like it.
Oh, I like two because you know why? like say like with lower level enemies and shit like that, you could just like chill there, like kill a bunch of them, chill, chill, run all the way back to that fucking chick, and level your skills.
Well, they were just trying to make it harder in 3.
Oh really?
I believe that's the one where after 10 kills of any enemy in an area, they never respawn.
Oh Jesus.
And as you know, you can only kill the bosses once unless you get lucky and someone summons you.
Yeah. Uh no, that yeah, that sucks.
Adam would have killed his whole world. He'd be that lonely fellow sitting at the end. I can't quite kill the boss, so I'm just stuck here hoping to fight the first boss again.
Yeah. Yes, the first boss again. Oh. Oh no, I can't. Yeah, I'd be sitting there all alone. Tears would be coming out my eyes like I can't do it.
We laugh about it, but someone out there, number 3, the luck stat, was very exclusive in its features and abilities. And there was really no warning. So there's got to be a guy that it was his first introduction to the series. He built all luck. He's just that guy that ended up legendary online and didn't know it because he's stuck at the first boss forever.
Oh yeah. That yeah, that's great. I'm stuck here forever.
Everyone knows he's famous, but himself.
Yeah.
But at least he didn't deal with Carol the Wolf.
No, at least he didn't. Not at all.
What is it you know about alchemy, Adam?
Huh? What?
What is your understanding of alchemy?
Alchemy? I've heard about, like the guy that tried to turn lead into gold and stuff like that. Like the really, really, like crazy stuff.
While that is part of the history, interesting enough, the actual practice often is the spiritual and mental side, which it involves learning to introspect on with yourself and sort through many of your problems, inadequacies, self doubts, and learning how to master and know yourself for all and who you really are.
Oh, yeah.
Because through that, you can transmute aspects of your life considerably because you're able to understand yourself and through that, change yourself into whoever and however you need to be.
Yeah. Oh, Wildo's going to be joining us.
That will be fantastic. Everyone enjoys the presence of Wildo.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Then there was this guy, I think in the 14 or 1500s, this stipple guy. You know what his whole, premise was? What he was trying to do?
There have been a lot of fellows. Remind me of this one in particular.
I think his whole thing, he was trying to, like, through alchemical ingredients and things like that, he was trying to raise the dead again.
Huh.
Eh,
I imagine he had mentorship one of the inspirations for Full Brother.
And the thing is, he is also an inspiration for Frankenstein.
See, his work lives on. He did raise himself from the dead.
Yes, yes, he did.
It just was not what he expected.
No, he would never do that because of like the character he's basically like for the basis of his character. Yeah, like
Have you ever tried using astrology when you look at your ex?
yeah, you know, yeah, because the whole thing is yeah, you're chaotic, but like you'd make a
Your
yeah,
sign with your Lilith?
yeah, I yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm like yeah, but like I'd make a good leader. Chaotic but a good leader.
I don't know now, Ad. Those are some dangerous combinations right there. We do already have Kim Jong Un at large out there.
Yes, but the whole thing about Kim Jong Un, like his whole, he lies. God, his fucking book. Oh Jesus Christ! Like his biography. Like there was even written that he was like God or some shit. It's like what the
There is never a dull moment with him.
no?
Never.
Did he die?
No, I think he's still alive. Let me check. No, no, in May 5th, 2020, he is still alive and presumably well.
Oh, okay, cool. That yeah, because man, that dude is yeah, and he even like has read like he did a hole and he like had a hole in one game, just a perfect game of golf.
Did he claim that?
Yes, he claimed that.
But can he do it?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Tiger Woods versus Kim Jong Un. Who will win?
Dun dun dun. He gets beamed by Tiger Woods. Some green soldier just fucking walks up, just pops Tiger Woods in the head.
Oh, Lord. Poor Tiger.
Oh Lord, poor Tiger. Did he steal a car or something?
So when I Googled if he was still alive, I have to mention the other questions that said people also ask. These are interesting popular searches. I could not make these up. I am not quite creative enough. Is North Korea still at war? Is North Korea safe now? Are North Koreans allowed to leave? Can planes fly over North Korea?
Oh Jesus.
Kudos, North Korea. I did not expect those to be what people also ask.
Yeah. Yes, I never could imagine about North Korea.
I like to think they must have some life they do somewhat enjoy. I mean, one would stay there if it was terribly bad, right?
Yeah. Oh yes, or if they're forced to because they have militarized borders. And the fucked up thing is, like, the North Koreans and the South Koreans just stand on each side of the border, just like staring at each other, fully armed.
Here's a link to something that you would probably like reading all.
Okay, 1 second. Oh, the 25 most outrageous Kim Jong Un facts and rumors. Oh, yes, I want to go to it. Kim Jong Un facts and rumors. Well, family ties. When his father Kim Jong Il died in 2011, he made remembrance to events to be sent to labor camps for up to 6 months. The third Kim to hold power in North Korea. He reportedly had plastic surgery at age 27 to look more like his grandfather. Number hair raising. His trademark haircut reportedly even has a name. Ambitious it was, like line dot line sung. However, news report in 2017, when he was only 15, hairstyles supposedly were approved. Said Kim Jong's flat top was what to do was off limits.
It's all.
In 2020, he ordered all pets to be confiscated to the capital of Pyongyang.
Pyongyang.
The pooches were represent of Western decadence, but their owners cleared feared their Fidos were really headed up to someone's dinner table in a food crisis. Oh shit! Fucking A! Oh,
They have it rough.
yes, they have it very rough. Oh, dude. He keeps his kid under wraps. The North Korea leader had at least 3 children since 2010, but his first is believed to be a boy named Kim Jue. South Korea's National Intelligence Service has been unable to determine gender, let alone the name of his other kids. Wow, he is a really secretive man.
Yes, he is. Which follows up with his nature of brotherly love.
Yes, Kim has been shy about taking out his family, including his brother, to keep his hold on power. His oldest half brother, King Jong Nam, has deemed too Western to take over the country and lived in exile for years. He was killed in a cloak and dagger hit at a Malaysian airport in 2017. When two women walked up, brushed a liquid on his face, which turned out to be a deadly chemical nerve agent. The well planned assassination reportedly was carried out on Kim's order. The dictator's second oldest half brother, Kim Jong Chul, who has also passed over, Kim's father, former personal chef, told Newsweek that Jong Jul was no good because he is like a little girl. A South Korean intelligence worker told the new outlet that he suffered from an excessive female hormone.
Is that really something you'd want to publicize about your sibling?
He's like, my brother's a little bitch, I'll just kill him. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, he likes his boozing girl. Kim reportedly keeps a pleasure squad of girls as young as 13.
Oh no.
Can we neutron bomb fucking North Korea? Who are sometimes plucked from classrooms and undergo a battery of tests to confirm their versions. In 2016, yet alone he put 3.5 billion on lingerie costumes for his harem. Was also spending lavishly on booze and fine foods, especially fond of cheese. Wow. Wow. That is fucked up.
Hey, but he is proud of himself. He's only 300 pounds.
Oh yes, and how tall? 5 foot nothing. His appetites, including a love of cognac, wine, and a mental cheese, are remnant from his days as a student in Switzerland. His gorging, tripping scales at roughly 300 pounds. Oh,
N- Not his work, folks. He's reading the New York Times.
the Music Man, the supreme leader of his own hand-picked all-girl pop band, the Moron Bong Band. The group debuted in 2012 and hit big with catchy tunes like Do Prosper Era Workers Party. Kim also has a soft spot for Disney. Disney? In 2012, he had a state run television fawning musical costume version of Tigger, Minnie Mouse, with anime classics like Dumbo and Snow White playing on a screen in the background. Oh my god, what the fuck? Kim has. Oh, he likes his basketball too. Kim has a well. Kim has a well documented love of basketball throughout the depth at PlayStation than the hardware. For years, he has a bizarre friendship with controversial former NBA star Dennis Rodman, who remains close. The tattooed, heavily pierced hoopster has visited the peninsula on several occasions, including a highly publicized 2017 trip when Rodman helped to secure American prisoner Otto Warmbier. Rodman has described the reclusive death spot as a big kid who just wants to have fun. Oh, he loves killing people, Thoth. Kim,
He's just a big kid.
that loves killing people. Kim, the
Come
execution.
on, it's oh no, Kim. I was gonna say at least the next one's not like that.
Yes, yes, it is. Kim, the executioner. The North Korean strongman's brutal rivals of perceived rivals is no game in 2012. He is rumored to have a former army vice minister killed with a mortar round for drinking and powder after Kim's father's death. His uncle Jang Song Thig reportedly was stripped naked and fed to 120 starving dogs in 2013. The following year, he had a deputy minister. Oh, dude, that's badass. Executed by flamethrower? That is fucking brutal.
How has he not appeared on Metalocalypse yet?
How hasn't he? And the year after that, he had another minister killed by an anti-aircraft gun-ass shooting in front of 100 spectators. That is pretty badass. Death by flamethrower?
The next point makes this a little unfortunately fortunate for you.
Oh, no sense of humor. Despite his outrageous escapades, Kim is also sensitive about his self-image. He was particularly stern in 2014 when Sony Pictures announced their interview, a comedy flick that poked fun at the plump dictator Seth Rogen and James Franco, portrayed two TV news personalities that enlisted by the CIA to assassinate him. He was assumed and is believed to have ordered a subsequent cyber attack targeting Sony, which backed down and never released the film. Actually, you want to hear something?
So did the interview not happen?
I actually saw the movie.
How was it?
It was pretty funny, but and it kind of like sets up with how North Korea is, how he was like showing out these full grocery stores and shit. Guess what the full grocery stores were?
Him?
The full grocery stores were props. He set up like a stage and shit. It was pretty interesting because
Oh Lord.
back in the day I pirated it. And yeah, it was available on digital platforms too for a while, I think.
I bet it's still on YouTube.
Kim missing. Oh, he went disappearing. Do you think he killed off another family member by his hands? With his bare hands?
Well, going by his prior metal life, there's really no telling.
No, no, there's not. There really isn't.
I mean, as you went down the list, it seemed he got more hardcore the more times he did it.
Yeah. Before his
Let's go back down this interesting list. Let's see. Killed with a mortar round for drinking and partying. Okay. Stripped naked, then fed to 120 starving dogs. I'm pretty certain that one takes the cake, but then he went with the flamethrower, and then point blank anti aircraft guns.
just like boom, splat.
I don't know. I think of all these guys, it sounds like him and the mortar guy got it the easiest.
Yeah. Kim missing before his disappearing act in April. The North Korea ruler dropped outside in 2014, sparking rumors that he had been taken out by a military coup. He emerged 6 weeks after, totally fine. He was said by state media to have been recovering from surgery. One rumor is that Kim is currently lounging on a yacht in his beachfront resort in Wasan, while the world wonders who, where the heck he is.
I'm going to say it was probably a clogged artery.
Yeah, he's he's not that old either.
Yeah, but when you eat a lot,
Yeah,
it takes a toll on people. You really have to hit the gym a lot sometimes.
I'm looking up how old he is. To have a clogged artery.
I can honestly say I have no idea his age. I'll look it up too.
He's supposedly 31 years old.
No, it says presently he's 37, born in January 8th, 1984.
Jesus fucking Christ. I'm. No. Oh, Jesus Christ. He is. He's 5 years fucking younger than me.
Wonder what time he was born.
I don't know either. God, he's a tubby
Oh,
little.
never mind. Someone else already did his natal chart. Let's see.
Yeah. He is. He is a fucking. Wow. He's a psycho. Basically. Huh. So, what time was he born at?
That I'm having trouble finding.
Oh, really? Yeah, I was born like early in the morning, like 3:30 something. I don't know the exact minute.
Let's see.
Yeah, because they speculate he was born. Yeah, some according to Wikipedia, he was like born in 1982, 83, or 84. I'm like, what is he? A timeless entity?
Well, the surgeries had to be for something.
Yeah. Maybe he's his fucking grandfather. it, it turns out he is his own grandfather.
Bum, bum,
Bum.
bum.
like Kim Jong Un, like his face is actually like a mask like Dark Man. He's all hunched over, and he rips it off, and it's like his grandfather, like 120 years old, being like, "Ah, it is I." You thought I was.
His, his three most important planets are Pluto, Jupiter, and Neptune.
Oh, really? What does that mean?
With Pluto as his dominant planet in his chart, he is a magnetic and mighty predator like the Scorpio sign ruled by this planet, who needs to exert pressure on others in order to test them.
Oh,
He is always ready to risk destruction for reconstruction, including his own, to live more intensely whilst imposing his secret authority on things and people he may encounter.
wow.
It gets better. May come across as wicked, cruel, or too authoritarian, but actually he only follows his instinct.
So basically, he's kind of like an overgrown fucking child.
Oh Lord.
Oh lord. Like you know what I think? What I refer to Biden as our current president.
Oh, Sleepy Joe.
No, the dementia patient. That's what I'm like. Dude, this guy has dementia.
Come on, he always knows where he is and what is going on.
Oh yes, yes. I highly doubt that. And also his fucking rank too.
I do not doubt he could challenge you to a checkers match and stay focused and attentive the entire time.
He probably could.
I do not know if a dementia patient can do that.
I don't know either. But there's something like loose up inside of his head. You know? You know what? Or he could be like have that, like grumpy old man fuck
Give,
it
give me just 1 second.
but it's a okay. Yeah. Oh, oh, Jesus. Oh, there you are, little fat guy. Yeah, get your pets. You deserve them. You're a good kitty. Uh, let's see. Do, 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 do. Yeah, play.
All right, sorry about that.
Oh, all right. Yeah, but okay. The thing about Biden is he has the whole grumpy old man, like just pissed off of a world. Kind of like probably is a. It's kind of a pussy too.
I've always found it strange throughout my life when a new president is elected, we do not really hear all that much about their life.
No, We don't. It seems like it's like very, very secret. It's like it's kind of like it's like they're in a secret society, like the Masons, basically.
I mean, consider if I had showed up to your job and I'm like, I'm going to do this, this, and this. Don't ask me anything about myself.
Right. Don't ask me how my day's going and shit like that, you know? Don't question me, I'm just here.
And how are you today, Wildo?
I've had better days. How are you
Huh?
guys?
Oh, we did a little pretty good. Ran around. Today was payday. Paid my rent. Fucking got some shit for the house. You know, usual.
Oh, baller, man.
Yeah. Have some money left over, which is nice.
Yeah, I thought I was getting ahead on my savings, so I found out one of the stimulus checks went in direct deposit, and I didn't notice,
Oh,
which means half of that I owe to my ex-wife. So I took that money out of my account today and went to go give it to her.
oh, Jesus, that sucks.
Well, no, it sucked was I couldn't even pay her to hang out with me. Like, can we do this tomorrow? I'm like, I've got like $600. I bet.
I'm too busy, Wildo.
Yeah, she's just too busy.
No, she had a headache.
I
Her lady season is in full swing right now, so
Oh,
I get it.
oh yeah. Whew.
missed Adam reading off some of the most outrageous Kim Jong Un facts.
So I know about his clones. I know that his sister is relatively hot,
Yeah,
but in like a dangerous way.
yes.
Like
You explain.
she is gonna kick. She's gonna kick him in the balls, and she's not even being mean about it. Like that's just what she's gonna do.
Yeah. She is.
Honey, I'm home. Here's you two.
Right.
I'm all out of facts. Okay, so what else were there?
God, that seems pretty shitty. Yeah, direct deposited, and I had to give half to my ex-wife. It's like, oof.
Well, it's a stimulus to everybody. We filed taxes jointly, so I'm
Oh,
supposed to go to her too.
oh, yeah. I'm waiting on
But,
mine.
but
Yeah, I'm probably going to get a gaming computer.
but will you get us anything, Adam?
I will give you happiness and joy.
Hear that, viewers? He brings you happiness and joy, but not his gaming computer.
Oh,
Well,
you
with
mean
said gaming computer, you could send us unsolicited nudes more easily.
what?
I mean, that'd be a gift. I mean,
My
non-refundable, obviously, but
my hairy ass naked.
come on, after
I
COVID,
imagine some of the viewers may want a refund.
Just standing there, just naked, be like, "Oh, hi."
oops.
Oops. Yeah, with the
So this
finger.
is
That
going
would
to be
be a
for your
special
OnlyFans, right?
trip.
You got
That would be
34
a
gigs of RAM
special
for a
church.
gaming computer.
He's going to have on the front of it, dogs have it rough, and then on the back, just his hairy ass.
Yes. My hairy ass just like shadowly kind of blurry took it from like a cell phone camera.
It's like, did you pixelate and censor that? You're like, no, that's what my ass looks like. Oh, wow.
Wow.
Well, full HD in real life.
Yes, that's what I really. You guys want to hear a fucked up funny story?
Other than what we just heard, yes.
Okay, this happened a couple of years at, to me at work. Okay, I'm a dishwasher, right? There's we have these fucking vat of caustic chemicals. Well, I was wearing the wrong type of shoes.
Oh no.
I slipped, fell in it, got a fucking chemical burn on my ass.
Oh. Oh no. I was about to say, is this another story about your butt? Okay, it was. Cool.
Yeah, I had to go home early and stuff. It sucked. It hurt really bad too.
I, I think my
I
strangest
bet.
job, I was contacted while being a pressure washer by a company I do not remember the name of, and they were like, "There's an oil spill, and we want you to take these giant industrial napkin soaks, throw it onto the oil, and just stand in it with the napkins until it dries up."
What the fuck?
Yeah, they work though. They work. They
Yeah,
take
I
forever.
just I know if this was the proper way for anyone to go about it. Then they're like, "Can you wring this out into this giant bucket too?" Like, what the heck, guys?
Yeah, we recovering the product here? All right.
Right?
I use a water pump, a giant water pump instead. I'm like, I'm just gonna get most of this up this way, then I'll throw these down.
So when was this oil spill?
Well, it was contained. It was just one of their big rigs in their own like enclosure where it's a cement pool. It had burst. That was just all over their enclosure.
Oh Jesus.
I worked at a site where I think it was a Dow Chemical building, and they had such a massive solvent leak that when they were pumping out the groundwater to like treat it, there was so much ethylene and acetone in the water, the fumes alone they could siphon off to power the pump. It was a perpetual motion machine.
Wow.
They are fighting at people right there.
Yeah. They're 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 just so talented.
Engineers are engineers, and they're going to engineer what they engineer.
Yeah.
And it only works on paper, and don't ever ask them anything more than that.
Oh, well. So earlier you told me about Carol the Wolf, but I feel like Wildo knows about this person also.
Yes.
Well, we don't know him personally. He's still alive.
Yeah. I'm just wondering why he isn't dead.
Yeah, COVID was supposed to take care of a lot of this. I was made promises by the federal government and
2020.
multinational agencies that a lot of these people who smear feces all over their face, for sexual gratification, these kind of people be stacked 5 miles high in the streets. Didn't happen.
Nope. Didn't happen at all. Gee, thanks
I'm
God.
not saying COVID's fake. It's just I wish it were stronger.
Yeah.
Well,
Yes.
people like that, you have to imagine. If you were the devil, would you want them?
No. No, I wouldn't. Not at all.
Adam's all down there ruling hell, and he's like, "Look, man, I have a status quo down here."
You furries are harshing my mellow down here in hell.
Yes. Down here in hell, everything's just fine. It's happy times. Good times. But you, man,
All the
no.
drug users, all the hookers, all the fun people are down there. And
Yeah.
now there's a bunch of furries? No, out.
Out.
Retro scratching noise. Who let them in?
Who did?
Get on the line with Jesus right now. Who let these guys down here?
Yeah. Can, I'll just throw him in purgatory. The,
Oh,
the,
so where
Oh,
we are now.
heavens.
Great. Wonderful.
No, this is just North America.
yeah. Did you want to know something fucked
Don't
up?
dox me, bro.
This is a fucked up thing, guys. Fucking in Germany, did you know that they have bondage laws for dogs?
Unfortunately, I did know that. Yes.
Really?
Yes.
This will also go on the dogs have it rough shirt.
Yes. German
It
dog
will just be a
bondage.
shirt that it will be a shirt that just on various parts of it, instead of cute things, it lists off crimes against dogs.
Right?
And the bad thing is, I feel like this shirt would be one of the internet best sellers. It would become a meme.
Yeah,
Every time someone on YouTube starts griping about their life, you just hashtag dogs have it rough.
Rough.
which is perpetually tied to white girls fuck dogs.
Yes.
Hashtag.
What?
Hashtag, which they all do, probably.
I have not come across this.
Okay.
Come on.
Oh. I
Oh.
personally knew a girl who was upset because she put the whole peanut butter trick down there and the dog refused. I know they've tried.
Oh,
She was a
shoot.
disgusting troll of a human being, so no wonder the dog didn't want to.
It's like,
More attractive women, I could see somewhere in the 4 to 6 range, might be tempted to just stick with a dog.
yeah.
Wow. No, I've heard it's usually the super hot ones that are really into that.
You're referring to the mud sharks? I think you're referring to the mud sharks.
I've not heard that term.
Adam, explain what a mud shark is.
I never heard that term. What is it?
Coal burner.
A what?
Coal burner.
Oh, okay.
Which let's seamlessly transition to the worst World of Warcraft screen name I ever saw. Dog knot.
Dog not.
What?
I was
What?
like, and he had that for years, and then finally somebody caught on and told an admin what that actually was. It was like, how are you like a top rating guild with that? Oh God!
Oh my god, no. What's wrong?
Slash
World of
whisper
Warcraft, ladies
dog
and gentlemen.
knots.
Hey, I want that to become a prominent character in the story.
Dog not.
He saved Azeroth.
Dogs have it rough.
Yeah.
But he has a price that he's going to
these
exact
German-
on all wolves.
No.
Imagine him being like a canon character in the story. He's just showing up because of Thrall's giant wolf. He's like, hey there.
Oh, by the way, Activision Blizzard have been getting kind of woke lately, right? They're not exactly alt-right. How are they getting away with an obviously African-American type character with the name Slave?
I have no idea.
Which
He has
one?
skated right under the radar. Thrall.
Oh, I mean, you're right. His name is Slave. Wow.
Wow. You are.
He's not exactly a white dude, is he?
No.
Huh.
Huh.
Or, I mean, surely the humans in the canon have some diversity, right?
Yeah.
Let
Well,
me
thanks to
look.
Fortran, that was ruined. Yeah. What year was the raid where they all showed up in Goldshire? as dark-skinned characters with inventories full of watermelons?
What?
Oh, wow.
Oh,
This was actually a major
2005.
question.
What was a major question?
Are there any non-Caucasian humans in Warcraft lore?
I
And
can't
one
think of any.
said, yes, Samar. Samer. He was the repair vendor outside ZA, Zoldrak. Then he showed up in Zoldrak
Uh,
and gave you a quest. Sadly, he did not survive to Pandaria.
Ouch.
oh,
Apparently, he died.
There's one of the
oh my
dragon.
God!
Was it Deathwing's son
It's
who was at
kind.
least Arab?
Yeah, it's kind of like the God. That game was kind of like a horror movie. The
Oh, wow.
the black dude.
Oh, how is this the major MMO?
I don't know.
People are all trying to be politically correct, but we all know on at night they're on Warcraft.
No, no. Blizzard banned that. Didn't he ban? They banned that kid for the StarCraft player for being pro Hong Kong.
No, no,
Yeah.
he spoke out
Blizzard's
against China, and you can't do
right,
that.
but which during the Hong Kong protests, he was pro Hong Kong, anti CCP. Blizzard fucked him over. Was
Yeah.
it Blizzard? Yeah.
Yeah. They did.
And
They.
they're getting away with this horse shit?
Yeah. Yeah. They're basically like on their knees, fucking sucking Blizzard's dick. They're like, hey. No. Blizzard's fucking sucking Winnie the Pooh's dick, basically. Like the guy from, like the president of China, basically.
Yeah, she. So,
Yeah.
okay, so this is the only good thing about the Chinese takeover. The Chinese are inherently more racist than I've ever been accused of being.
Do you
Yes.
know
This
why
could be
they?
good for us.
Yeah, because they're like, yeah, you could be like the like the Chinese person, dude. The Chinese person could be like, somebody could be like, you're racist, and the China person from, like the Chinese person be like, yeah,
Big American penis. Oh, sucky, long time. Meanwhile, they buy out your apartment building and evict you. It's like, huh.
Yep.
Okay, so what, you're kicking me out on the street? My penis is still big and glorious, right? Oh, big American penis. Also, get the fuck out.
Get the
Okay, hold on.
Lord.
Just clarifying. Big penis, right? All right. All right.
All right.
Oh yeah, Thoth. I don't know if I'd let you know. By the way, of everyone on the podcast, I think I have told you. I'm gonna every podcast. I'm gonna say this and let YouTube remind YouTube. I'm allowed to drop N bombs
Oh no!
1 out of 20 times. All right, I will censor myself 19 times, but that 20th time, I get to drop the hard R.
Well, I mean, according to your genealogy,
Yeah.
I don't know what to say.
Oh, I get to drop spick anytime I want. I love that word. That's a good word. Frisky Dingo reference. They were going to make a pedestrian overcrossing from Mexico to Canada and call it the Spick Span. I love that show.
Oh, dude, that's about.
Oh,
Oh, Lord.
Well, that reminds me. Thoth, how did they confuse you for a Mexican?
When?
I want you to go stand in this rake of oil with a napkin. Get to it. Chop, chop. Usually that's reserved for someone named Miguel or Javier.
I could not afford the help.
Jesus Christ. Fuck it.
I was talking to a Mexican contractor the other day, and we were talking about temp agencies and how expensive they are to hire people, and it's like around here almost $40 an hour to get a temp to do anything.
Oh, Jesus.
I had some friends that a few
And
years
I said,
back that, as a joke, they decided to go out, and they refused to hire anyone, but they went out and they were like, anyone want to do some cheap paid labor? Anyone? And they could not get any of the Spanish people to do it. So the next day they
mhm.
had some white guy friends go hang out down there. And then they pulled up and the white guys jumped in. They're like, we'll do it. We're not too good to work.
Wow.
they it was a psyop to get the dark skinned people to work.
They would not do it. They wanted about 15, 20 an hour.
Oh
Oh,
Jesus.
that's my point. So the temp agency charges 40 an hour, but only pays the guy 15. So I'm talking to this Mexican contractor, and I go, why don't we just go down to Home Depot? He's like, yeah, those guys don't do it for cheap. I'm like, yeah, and they know what they're doing. He's like, hell yeah. I'm just saying, we're in the wrong fucking business.
Wow.
No matter what we're doing, we're in the wrong business. If you can get people to just make free money for you, that's all they do. I knew a temp agency
You need
that
workers.
exclusively hired homeless people. They go to homeless
No, man.
encampments and go, who wants to make $10 an hour? The guy who wants his next hit of meth is like, I'll do anything for $10.
Literally anything.
Including falling off a roof, breaking his back, and still showing up for the next assignment a week later, just for more meth.
He's got the medicine.
Yes,
We're in the
yeah.
wrong business. God damn.
He ain't feeling no pain.
By the way, Adam, shout out to your fan server. One of the members there gave me the recipe for meth the other day. I'm not going
What
to
in the
dox
world?
you, but yeah, thanks. I appreciate it. Good idea.
What? What?
Like mine.
What? What?
Oh yeah. Someone your fan server gave me the recipe to meth.
Why?
Why were you looking for this?
It occurred to me that perhaps the normal 9 to 5 grind isn't cutting it. That it would just be fucking easier to just go. I know chemistry. I got
So,
a
William,
solid D plus
William,
in organic chem. I can probably pull this off without dying.
you have to change. You have to change your avatar to Heisenberg, and I would ask you donate to the temple a bit more because I mean, come on, man.
Only if you. Oh, we're gonna have to take this offline. I think you and I are gonna have a business relationship later. I like what you're thinking. But anyway, shout out to those guys. They're amazing.
You people are
I
destined
found
to
an
be
amazing
terrible.
following.
I'm barely in that server.
They still love you.
Yeah, but
What in the world, people?
but the fuck, meth? Why?
Why? Well, because I'm tired of going to work at 8 and coming home at 5. Meth dealers do not have a schedule.
I imagine they do. I mean, I bet they get harassed like 24/7.
Like guys scratching their face wanting more meth. But they're usually clawing at your pants to suck your dick to get more meth. They're like, hold on, give me a second.
I have to imagine that that is not a pleasant thing. You're looking at this like way too optimistically.
I'm just saying, I watched Breaking Bad, and I know there was some sort of story about the fall and avarice and pride. I got that, but I felt more like no, he made a really good business decision, and this is a great idea. I mean, just don't get shot, don't get cancer. I mean, he had cancer to begin with, so fuck it. Cancer victim makes this much money and goes out in a blaze of glory. No, this is like how Romeo and Juliet is misconstrued as a romance story. I saw Breaking Bad as a business training manual. They're onto something.
Thank you, modern media. Earlier, we were joking about how the topic of pharmaceuticals came up, and Adam said, "And I just say no." I'm like, "Well, thank you, Dare. He got half the lesson."
Yes.
Dare, drugs are really expensive. Amen.
They could have just gone with that, been like, that fancy car you want? You won't afford it if you do this.
Right.
Oh, and by the way, I also learned this from that documentary called Breaking Bad. When you get all this money, don't buy a new fucking car.
No.
or
You
house.
run around. No, you run around in a 1978 Volvo station wagon, and nobody's gonna ask anything about you. You're not getting pulled over by the cop. I was speeding in a car that was on fire, past two highway patrol officers in a Volvo, and they just kind of stared at me like, "What is wrong with that guy?" And I waved at them.
You'll be
We
okay.
made eye contact, and they did not care.
They'll sit there, check to see if anyone called this in. No, we're good.
Meanwhile, no, I was in a red
Smile
BMW
and
on the
wave, player.
side of the road, not moving, and I got pulled over. Just
Smile and
put that
wave.
in your pipe and smoke it.
Yeah.
Well, clearly
Officer,
you
I'm
were
not
doing.
moving.
What's the problem? Get on down the road.
Oh yeah, Adam. So you followed Crocco, Lord and Savior.
Yeah.
He's friends with Mersh, right? Have you heard Mersh's drug stories, right?
Yes, I have.
And Mersh succeeded in his drug deals, but don't be Mersh. The motherfucker was running around in like a brand new Infinity all the time, with like brand new rims and shit. Like he screamed, "Wigger drug lord! What are you doing?"
Yeah.
Just like if you get a panelless van, you're a child molester. You get one of these, like a 10-year-old BMW or an Infinity, you're a drug dealer. You get a 240 Volvo 245 wagon, and just do literally anything and no one cares.
Nope. And
Or my
you
car.
could be like, and as when the person's a pedophile, they could be like Captain Obvious with that shit, where they just fucking could like just paint on like really nicely done free candy.
You know what? I think with the how some of those pedophiles get away with it. You know, the stereotypical pedophile mustache looks exactly like an undercover cop mustache.
Yes, it does.
I think they just pass through like common courtesy between professionals. The vice cop thinks he's another guy, from a county over undercover. No, he's no, he's just a pedophile. Just beat with your stick. Mustache, dude.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point.
Not all of them grow that same mustache. Come on, it's not like a descent into an archetype.
Yeah, they want
There
to.
is the thing called the pedo smile. All pedophiles smile exactly the same way, and the ones who
I
can
don't
grow
even
facial
know what
hair
it
grow the
looks
same
like.
mustache. This is just science, man. You're running a
So you're
library of
going
knowledge. I'm giving you facts.
Wow.
so you're going to go get a government grant from the USA of a few $1 billion to research this and prove the link of it all.
No, I told you I was going to make math. And here's the best part. This is where Heisenberg fucked up. You take the meth you make, so you stay up longer to make more meth.
Oh,
Infinite feedback loop. He's pretty dumb for a smart guy. Just saying. I bet the meth he was making would have cured his fucking lung cancer too.
Oh Lord.
oh
That
Lord.
and high pH water. That's also a good thing these assholes do for cancer treatment.
Yeah.
High
Just
pH
remember,
water.
yeah, because most of the foods we eat in this modern terrible hellscape of North America have a high
Or
pH, low
acidic.
pH, very acidic, very acidic. So to counter the acidic food, which is causing your blood to turn into battery acid, you're supposed to drink high pH basic water, cancel it out.
Huh.
Except for the fact your stomach acid is literally battery acid, so it doesn't get past your stomach.
Yeah.
And as a matter of fact, if you're taking any kind of medications that require it to hit stomach acid before it deploys, and you've neutralized your stomach acid with some bullshit baking soda and water, you're going to be shitting out your medication intact.
Yep.
I hate stupid people. I really do.
Yes, I do.
That's why I'm going to make the meth, because
This is personal revenge.
Is this
COVID didn't give me the murder boner I wanted. I'll have to do it myself.
We are recording, well now.
Yes, we are.
You have basically given everyone your playbook. You are the most terrible
Yeah,
villain
and if I
ever
see
wrote.
anyone else doing it, I'm gonna fucking roll up on them and go, "Hey, you owe me a cut because you're stealing my idea."
On Minecraft.
On Minecraft, of course.
No, in real life, I'm gonna roll up on someone and point in their face. You owe me a cut. You stole my idea. I'm just gonna keep doing that until someone gives me money. It's not even about meth at this point. I'm pretty sure someone's gonna give you $20 once in a while.
You stole my idea. You owe me a cut this
It's
morning.
$20.
I,
This
I,
is $20.
I'm pretty. Well, we are starting a list of Wildo's radical claims, and this is going in them.
Okay.
Claims he invented cooking meth.
Cooking meth to kill people instead of COVID. I think that is distinct enough. I can get a patent on that and/or trademark. I haven't really, but I think there's a thing there. There's a thing.
That makes
There's
you
a
sound
thing.
like a crazy man.
I'm just saying it's the
Oh,
same
no.
like trying to date, right? If you ask an attractive girl out and she says no, 100% failure rate. You keep asking women if they're gonna like put a finger in your butthole. Eventually, someone's gonna say yes. So if I just have to point my finger in someone's face and give me money because you owe me, and all I do, eventually, there's fucking what 7 billion people on the planet. Eventually, someone's giving me money.
I mean,
That's
statistically
statistics. That's
speaking,
more
he's
facts
still
for
coming
you.
out a millionaire. Statistically
I could-
speaking, he would still come out a millionaire at $20 each
Right.
person that would do it.
Exactly, and I'm
He's
not
going
showing
to
my
just
butthole
mug himself.
like Adam did earlier, or planned to do twice. I'm not doing
He's-
that.
he's-
I'm just
No, he's just mugging the simp.
index finger. You know what you did. Now, actually, having said it
Wildo's
out
just
loud,
mugging every simp.
I believe, having said this out loud with you, that sounds like extortion. I'm gonna have to fine tune this. Less aggressive.
Yes, you will. Your entire approach so far has sounded very legal.
Well, I think if I don't make eye contact and they still give me money, we're good.
Don't forget to hire Adam as your lawyer.
Me as the lawyer?
Oh. Adam is a lawyer. I have some uses for that, depending on what I'm trying to get done. That's not such a bad idea.
Adam, you have to play the role as that southern lawyer in the white suit.
Adam, I'm not making fun of you for this. I know it's part of your personality, and I find it endearing, and I have similar issues. Your stutter in a courtroom would drag that case on for months. And if I was trying to fuck somebody over the lawyer fees, yes, let's do this.
He just pays Adam
dude.
very little.
Oh,
It's a
Adam,
war
you
of
want to sue
attrition.
YouTube or Google? Oh, you go in there and represent yourself, and every time you stutter, you're costing Google and YouTube $10,000.
Really?
Do it.
Really?
It takes them a couple minutes to get through a sentence, and they got a team of 5 lawyers, or like all from Princeton, or whatever, and they're fucking high paying. Oh yeah, no, they're billing those hours. They will settle after the first day, going, "We haven't even finished opening arguments." Oh my fucking! Never mind. Never mind.
They'll sit there. We want to move for a settlement. And Adam sits there for 2 hours. I do not feel comfortable with this.
I'm imagining their lawyers jumping over the table at us, throwing money at them. Just take it. Just take it.
No, their lawyers would not be, they'd be encouraging this.
Susan herself would come in and hand us her purse. There's a credit card made of metal. It doesn't even have my name on it. Just take it. Go. Just shut the fuck up.
Adam's victory through just using his natural.
And all of a sudden, on his Facebook, Then mother, you
Some
want
chemicals that are in commerce today.
attrition, attrition.
About 7,000 high production, high volume chemicals. Most of these have not been tested for safety. So that's sort of the bottom line.
Uh,
But then you could say
what the
something
fuck? There's
the
something going
manufacturers
on.
agreed to
Background.
do all these
Background, I don't know what it is.
But
It's just
the
playing.
first thing to do
Oh,
is
oh,
just
oh, shit, shit, shit. That was YouTube on my phone. I'm like, where's this shit coming from?
Untested
Lisa
for
wasn't a picture of
safety.
your butt.
No.
I can honestly say that's probably untested for its safety.
Yeah.
Whatever it was. Oh yeah, so Adam, you said you heard about this. Did you tell Thoth about the CDC page I found that admits that 6% of COVID deaths are actually only COVID?
Yep.
It's on their website.
Well,
YouTube, suck my dick.
the reason
Yeah.
this happened, and I had looked into this myself personally, the reason this is happening is the government had offered an incentive to catch COVID cases where all the hospitals got a huge kickback for any death that was COVID oriented.
Yeah, it
So they
was
said
like,
if it had any remote symptom, they'd say it was it.
yeah. It was, yeah, the amount actually was like 39 grand a COVID death. And it was like 13 grand a COVID case.
That's about right. And let's not forget our patron saint, dear Chauvin, slayer of the Floyd. George Floyd had COVID in his system when he died.
Oh no.
Oh no.
So, hey, Susan, suck my dick. They're about to, in a court of law, find out, does having COVID in your system count as a COVID death?
Yes.
Oh no.
Oh Lord.
Yeah. Oh no. 20, okay, between Black Lives Matter and COVID, both are converging in the same court case. If I still got erections, I would have a tent pole right now.
You're a demon, sir.
Yeah, and George Floyd actually died of a fentanyl overdose.
And or COVID, we're gonna find out, dude.
Oh.
Because they're okay. You know the difference between a fact and a legal fact.
What's that?
Oh, okay, fact could be anything someone says is a fact, but legally proven facts, like in a courtroom, you could say the sun is made out of marshmallows. But if you can get a jury or a judge to agree with you, it becomes case law, it becomes precedent. That becomes a fucking fact. So we're going to find out. Obviously, he died of taking.
Oh, that.
But there's a chance that he's going to be found murdered by COVID.
A victim of the
And
COVID.
that will become a fact. That will become a fact. A legal fact that Black Lives Matter is retarded. Now, we know they're retarded.
Yeah.
They're intentionally retarded. But now to be, boom, case president, drum roll, exit stage left.
Yeah.
The glove does not fit. You must acquit.
Yes. Yeah, and I got a question.
Hmm.
Why do so many white women get involved with Black Lives Matter?
Okay, now we're referring back to the white men fuck dogs and the mud shark comment. You tell me.
Oh yeah. Oh yes, I already know.
No, well, no, I'm kidding. It's actually some of them do, but mostly because white women are fueled by guilt and shame. And when people in their immediate vicinity stop listening to them, they go onto Twitter.
Oh. Oh yeah. And become Lil Miss Activist.
Well,
Because
even Jenna Jameson, God bless her butthole. became so I think it's the only part of it that isn't like wrecked with genital warts at this point. Or hold on, let's no, let me hold on. Let me rewind. When I went to college, somebody had this is back when DVD porn was a thing because the internet was a little sketchy. Somebody had like a DVD of Jenna Jameson on his fucking coffee table. And we picked it up, and even on the DVD cover, there was a picture of her like spreading her cheeks, and on her butthole was a genital wart.
Oh my god.
This is the heyday Jenna Jameson.
Yeah. Or anal warts. That could be it too. She has warts in her ass.
Okay, so what's interesting? Not a leading question. I actually want the answer. What is between a genital wart and an anal wart?
So I looked up this term.
If we were ever trapped in a desert island, we're fucked. A simple question: which is different, genital wart, anal wart? No idea. How do we start fire, guys? Guys? So, Thoth, what did you look up, and what did you find, and is it about genital wart?
No, I looked up the term mud shark on Urban Dictionary.
Your mama, right? That's usually the best response on the internet for anything.
But the funniest one is a turd in the ocean,
Yes.
and the other one was pretty much what you all said.
No, honestly, the first option for any what is this? The Urban Dictionary is failing us. Everything should be your mom.
Yes. They do. They fail at it. Hardcore.
Anyway, so the Jenna Jameson thing, I didn't bring up genital warts on purpose. Jenna Jameson has become recently a proponent
In the
of the anti-pedophile online community, right? Wonderful. Another white woman campaigning for the rights of the minorities out there. Until you find out she has like 2 kids and she lost custody of them, and has realized in the Western world a white woman losing custody of their kids is basically impossible. So
I mean, it is
whatever she
hard.
did to the kids is probably worse than what pedophiles do, at least according to the courts.
Oh Lord. Or she just didn't want to warn.
She lost custody to another porn star.
what?
Father was another dipshit porn star who probably, was paid for gay once in a while. He has the kids.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah, it's not like her lawyer husband has the kids and he remarried and they're like in a safe palace. No, her other drug-addled, probably SD-ridden ex-husband, who is also a porn star, has the kids.
Oh, jeez.
It doesn't get more even match between men and women in a fucking family court situation, and she lost.
That's hilarious.
Oh Lord.
And has warts on her butthole. I would like to think that's probably why she lost custody of the kids, but I haven't bothered looking into the case.
Ma'am, the children are scared of your warts. They don't want to be near you.
Ladies and gentlemen of the chair, point your gaze to exhibit anus. As you can see, that is a
They are
butthole,
frightening.
but there is extra. Therefore, don't let children around that. Would you want your children hanging around there? I wouldn't. Also, if your jurors reach under your chairs, you'll find a little baggie. Gift. I haven't named it yet, but you'll be calling me later for more.
Oh, Jesus.
He does research, and it turns out the case went about like this.
Yep.
I had a girl break up with me because I wasn't ambitious enough. This evening alone, world-renowned international meth dealer and all-star family court attorney. I can do them at the same time if I wanted to. So how about this, ladies? Maybe your titties aren't good enough. You ever think about that?
Baby, hey.
I rest my
Well,
case.
Well, though, you'd be like reverse Daredevil, basically.
Reverse Daredevil?
Reverse Daredevil.
Okay, explain that. What is reverse Daredevil?
One,
you're a crappy lawyer. You can see, and you're not successful.
Ouch!
and you deal meth.
Ouch! Ouch! And I'm terrible at fighting, apparently, too. Ouch! Oh, you two wound me. Anyway, return to your chairs, guys. Here's a little baggie for you. You tell me what you think. Book report for next week.
Wow.
And you get a car, and you get a car, and you guys get a bag of, again, haven't named it yet, but next week we'll talk.
It's still a better outcome than Wabbit season
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with web season.
or the Chocolate Factory.
Yep.
God, no. Nothing is worse than that fucking chocolate factory. Nothing.
Well, that's why they had to expose Adam as Wonga and shut it down.
No, it was Guardsman, and Guardsman's recently started partaking. He discovered he loves of dark chocolate, not the humans, but the actual chocolate. Don't get me messed up on that. But I'm having a hard time because we established the other week that river, allegedly made of chocolate, was not chocolate.
No. No, it's Oompa Loompa shit.
So
And then his true tastes come out.
So I don't know which one of us is gonna have to reach out to him and go, all right, dude. Like, at least in canon, you're eating midget shit, and you get a judge. Just letting you know.
And then you let a fat kid swim through it.
Again, where does that tube go? No, you said the tube delivered poop, but that fat fucking German kid went up the tube. So I don't know where that goes. Dude, I've been in plumbing for most of my adult career. You cannot do a fucking suction tube that wide and that long without some serious fucking machinery on the other side. And I don't know how he survives going through it.
Nor how, in that day and age, he managed to have that level of suction just going for a chocolate river. I mean, this is not a easily worked substance.
No. Yeah, Oompa Loompa shit? No.
No. You can't.
Let me guess. I mean,
that.
Thoth, your answer. So you explain to me. Was every day Taco Tuesday?
Yes, it was.
It would have to be, right?
Hey, there was some Popeyes too.
Yeah, just to keep you alive so you can shit your guts out. No, it was every other day was Taco Tuesday in that factory. To get that, how many of there are you?
I told you, I'm just super short. I'm not a legit Oompa Loompa.
Oh, okay. You say that now because you don't want to let me know how many more of there are you, because you realize tiny little people don't make that much poop. Yet there was a river flowing through the factory, and the only people who worked there was Willy Wonka, who apparently doesn't eat and molest kids, and the rest of you.
What height does a person become an Oompa Loompa?
You owned it the last time.
Maybe it's kind of like vampirism. You know, like say if a kid eats Oompa Loompa shit, they turn into an Oompa Loompa.
That's why he's giving out the chocolate bars.
Yeah.
That's that. You guys just fucking tied it up with a neat little rope. I get it. No, that's perfect.
Yep.
Okay, so there's probably 5 Oompa. We only see more than like 10 Oompa ever, and in that fucking remake there was like 1. So it seems
Really?
like So the Johnny Depp one, there was one guy cloned with CGI. There's one
No.
short Indian midget.
Yeah.
I guess are we
They
out of
took-
midgets?
No, they just stopped hiring them to be nice to them. So, they took this revenue stream.
Yep. Just yeah.
Wrap your head around that one.
Yeah.
I'm you can't see my face. I'm looking in a good 360-degree arc around my living situations for some sign that there's a God and that he's kind. Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Oh, he's
That makes
really
sense.
more impartial, but I mean, you don't want to hear about that.
We need a special episode for you to give us the profiles and rundowns of most major deities. I don't care about like their
Yeah, that would
I
be.
don't care about their like spiritual goals. I want to know what do they watch on Netflix? How hard do they fuck? And do they like the color blue?
I am all three types of colorblind. Why would I know that last one?
You ask them. You're the interviewer. You tell me. Hold on. White reporters ask black victims of crimes all the time what it's like, as if the white reporter knew. Of course, why are they asking a question?
And how many of them get smacked when they said, "Did that make you feel violated?"
All right, good transition. So, hey guys, what's the first time in your life you felt violated? I remember the exact moment I felt actually violated. But you guys,
There's so many of them.
let me apologize. I assumed you guys have ever been violated, and that's my cis, mostly, almost African DNA projecting on you. So.
I never was
Hey, so Thoth said
violated.
yes. Okay, Adam just lied to me. So Thoth, you go first.
I can't even think of the first time because my life has been quite the series of unfortunate events, like that one movie, except worse.
Oh, who's the Okay, when they're in the shack that's about to fall into the ocean, right? And it's their aunt or some lady who lived there. What is it? Glenn Close? Glenn
I
Close can
don't.
still fucking get it. Glenn Close can get it. I don't care. I don't care if she's a liberal Hollywood and she's like 95 years old.
She's that old? Jesus Christ.
I don't fucking care. I'm still gonna try to put my dick in her if I ever find her. That's my point. Anyway, so Thoth, I know you. Okay, so your timeline is
Your
infinite amounts
demons
of
brought
pain.
up.
Adam, you're a liar
What?
because I know you've been violated. Oh, I don't have to go far. I didn't even have to go back like less than a year, dude. When that little chocolate boy
Oh yes, when
fucked over your laundry,
yeah,
you're telling me you didn't feel violated?
yes, I felt violated and heartbroken.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But
Like
now he's a wizard.
they can shoot lightning out of my dick.
Wait. You have to become a wizard to do that? I've always
Well, you're Canadian.
you thought. The only reason I'm not threatening you right now is I know you're probably literally a wizard. But sure, I have a list, and I am contemplating putting you on it right now for that one. Canadian?
Oh no!
Oh no.
I admitted to being West Coast African earlier. Canadian is too far, sir. Too far. Too far. No, too far. Nuh-uh. No, too far. You don't have to apologize now, and I put you on the spot. I get it. I expect an apology in the next week.
I would apologize, but I'm not Canadian.
Next 3 days, motherfucker. I'm on to you. On to you. Having said that,
So, so despite all your mixes, you have no Canadian.
if they were in Canada, they were just driving through, as everyone should.
Does that count? I mean, how's that work?
Well, define Canadian DNA, unless you're an Inuit, right? Canadian DNA is
I,
French, stupid British colonists, and French. So
Vikings.
only as Newfies. Oh, by the way, Newfies are a separate breed of Canadians. If you implied I was a Newfie, I'd be mad for a different reason, but a better reason.
I've never heard of that group.
Oh, Newfoundland? Is somebody filmed Anna Green Gables?
No.
That's that fucking show PBS gave me the. Well, it was Anna Green Gables and Ninja Turtles that gave me the fetish for women with red hair. That was not fair. Oh, that and Pippi Longstocking. God. Okay, how did you make so many female heroines in the '80s that have red hair, knowing that legit like women with red hair are like 0.1% of the goddamn population? This is fucked up.
It is.
Here, have a boner to a literal mythical creature. And this is also, by the way, why I'm pissed off at furries. The
Yeah, but
ones
my
that are
entire
okay. Your
my
entire what?
entire mother's side of the family all have blue hair. I mean, red hair and blue eyes. Almost messed that up.
How do you know you're colorblind?
Because they all reminded me since I have brown hair and brown eyes.
Okay, so Thoth, sir, I know you are far more learned than I am in many things. The fact that you're believing women tell you something as fact, sir, no. I see pictures of. I don't want to. I'm not doxing you. You show me pictures of your family, like from like the scalp up, and I probably am going to be able to tell you they lied to you because I saw a picture of you, and if you related to like, freckled, pale woman, blue eyes and red hair, oh, those bitches wish.
No, they all have freckles, red hair, and blue
Red,
eyes.
red
Blue
hair
eyes.
and blue eyes, according to them.
No. Other people can confirm this too. It's even on their birth certificate and their driver's license.
I am trusting you for having knowledge about deities that I do not have a sense for. I am telling you, sir, as someone who can see color, women lie about their weight, hair color, and eye color all the fucking time.
No, this is legit. That entire side of my family. It's just what the dominant
proof,
color
dude.
for hair and
Send me
eyes
proof.
is.
Do you think we went to the moon?
That's a controversial topic.
Yes.
So is the colorblind man telling me the hair color and eye color of his family?
You know, I can listen to other people.
And other people lie. Anyway, again, meth dealing lawyer. I'm gonna make a website by next week. Let's do it, guys. I need some paralegals and and a chauffeur. Raise your hand. Who wants to be which one first? Go. Got it, Miss Baron. Baron would be a good paralegal. Baron, I need you to go through this library. I want you to find a thing. I'm not going to tell you what the thing is. So I'm going to talk to you in 2 days, and you tell me what you found. Have fun, Baron.
I don't know if Baron's here.
Baron's not here, and that's why my legal firm / meth dealership is probably not going to work as well as I want it to.
Oh,
Harper.
Oh God.
in Minecraft, of course.
Fuck Minecraft. I'm from the street, nigga. From the street.
He legit goes on a Minecraft server charging real life money for it.
I have 1% Nigerian DNA. Don't even touch me. No, literally, don't touch me. I don't know what diseases I have genetically, and they might be transmittable. I apologize.
It's terrible.
Oh God.
At least I'm pretty sure I don't have sickle cell anemia, but I haven't really checked, so I don't know.
Wildo will be the one chosen one to apologize for each group and unify them.
I am so sorry. I I thought it was funny at the time. Yeah, so we have the same great great grandmother, and apparently she was a whore, and I'm sorry about that. Not my fault. No, I'm trying to figure out. No, I'm trying to figure out some of my family's fucking genetic charts. How the same side of the family has Filipino DNA, has Swedish DNA.
I know that is kind of strange.
All
Wow.
the closest I get to is sailors are horny.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a known thing.
Zero Turkish DNA, zero Jewish DNA, guys. Just saying. So I'm not allowed to make fun of those two groups. Well, okay, one of them I'm allowed to make fun of because fuck them. The other should be allowed to, but fuck them.
Well, I mean, the Turkish people have been harassing me, trying to impersonate me for a good 5 years, and that has caused nothing but trouble.
Adam, I need you to send Thoth. Don't open this fucking file. Adam, I need you to send one of your butt pictures, the hairy butt picture, to Thoth. Thoth, don't open this file. You send it back to those motherfuckers. Trust me,
But
they're
don't
Turkish.
open it.
No, I hung out with Armenian dudes. Very hairy. You send them a hairy butt picture, they're gonna leave you alone. He's one of us. They wouldn't even question it. Is that mom? I don't
Wow.
know. But look at the ass. It's a nice ass. It's furry though, so it's one of us. All right, leave him alone, dude.
Oh shit. That's pretty funny.
Nigga. It's funny because it's true.
It is so true.
It's a fact. It's one of those not legal facts. This is one of those normal facts, which is bullshit.
Or it
Well,
could be,
this is just
or you kick off with a war with like a jihadi and stuff.
No, that's the best and worst thing about Turks. No, okay, I have different reasons to mess around with the other Arab countries. Persians, those Iranians. All right, I have some personal experience with them. We'll talk later. But specifically those goddamn Turks, they're allegedly Islamic, but not really.
Oh,
Yeah. All right. So, yeah, you're like westernized. Yeah. So fuck your heritage. You're hairy assholes. You've done nothing good for your life. And if you come at me, here's a hairy butthole. Go about your business.
wow. But maybe they're acting out as a desperate cry for a shaving razor or something.
You do realize the reason I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what genetic advantage is there to being super hairy in an arid, very hot region. I feel that would just be sweaty and uncomfortable at all times.
yeah, it would be.
So I get why they're miserable. I don't get why they weren't able to finish off Greece. Because as we know, they're not who they used to be.
No, they aren't.
And the only reason I have zero Turkish DNA is on one of my branches of my family tree are a bunch of women that you'd rather cut your dick off than even try to rape. They were having none of it. So fuck the Turkish rape baby meme, 4chan, poll, suck my dick. You didn't meet my great grandmother. You have no idea how those women are. But the Turks
I'll
do.
be going
And
here in a little bit there, oh guys.
we should probably wrap this up
Oh yeah.
before I say something really bad.
Yes, we should.
Yes, but you never do that.
No, we shouldn't.
I have a couple rounds in the chamber. Wrap it up, Adam.
Well, thank you everybody for listening. And this was this was a fun episode. A long episode, but I had a lot of fun. Well, until next
Hopefully
time.
next time I can tell you detailed information.
Next
Yes.
episode, not next episode, a special episode. Thoth gets us the dating profiles for all these gods.
Yeah.
Please?
No, I do not have that.
What? We'll discuss that later. Anyway, Adam?
Have a good night, Wildo. Have a good night, Thoth.
Right, guys.
Good night, Adam.
Shit, where'd my mouse go?
Good night, Thoth. Good night, John Boy. Clown penis.
Good night, Paul.
Honk honk.
Honk, honk, honk. Okay.
Clownpenis.com.
The best insurance. Well, again, everybody, have a good night. And stop recording.